Hey everyone, I just thought I'd make a quick video while I'm tidying my garage in the middle of this pandemic lockdown. And I use the word tidying um, uh, because it's really more just moving stuff about and getting rid of very little, although I have found numerous paint cans which I seem to have been storing which are empty, so at least something's getting done here. Um, so we did go over 500 subscribers just whilst this whole situation was going on. I have been working on a few other videos which I'll publish as soon as they're finished. Just a few things coming up around dash cam and some videos, a bit background videos as well about some of the things in the house here, because I realise as we're getting new subscribers coming in, they may not have watched the whole back catalogue, so I know that the videos have been fairly organic, so some of the explanations are buried within videos with a completely different topic names. So I'm going to be doing a video which is on just the kind of setup that we've got going on here in the home, so that I can kind of refer back to that in other videos and things like that. So that's kind of some of the stuff that's coming. Obviously all of the vehicle to grid stuff has been put on hold because you know, we weren't able to get the installation done before the lockdown, and quite rightly everyone else is, you know, is locked down, so that's not going to happen until that is lifted. Don't know when. Hopefully there's some things that can progress in the background, but I'm not expecting anything going on. I hope everyone that subscribes and watches the channel is staying well, is keeping themselves busy, keeping themselves fit, occupied. Hopefully, you know, this whole thing is you know, is being kind to you. Certainly, we're very busy where I work, trying to keep things running, and it's a very challenging time for us there. So there's some hours going in there, but everyone's pulling together and pulling through, which is amazing, amazing to see, and everyone's adapting to new ways of working. I'm very glad now that we converted the loft and did all of that. I never expected to be using it as an office for an extended period like this, but it's made a massive difference. So yeah, that was good. But I thought I'd just make a quick video because yeah, some of the other videos, I didn't want to kind of date them by reminding everyone of the pandemic. So as I passed the 500 subscriber mark within the pandemic period, I thought we'd do a kind of 2-for-1 around that. Not really celebrating the 500. It's not really been something that I've looked for in terms of subscribers. It's not really been at the forefront of my mind, and only until recently I hadn't really been promoting it, you know, in terms of asking you viewers to subscribe. It's only since the vehicle to grid thing that's come along. I have, because obviously there's an actual story that, you know, is going to last more than one episode there. Clearly it's going to be a whole narrative for the next couple of years really, to see how that all goes. So, you know, if you are interested in that, then you're welcome to subscribe, but otherwise it's just going to be some EV randomness, and actually probably a bit more than EV randomness as well, to be honest. It's clear to me now that the channel is going to be more about actually how we shift away from fossil fuels completely, and that encompasses more than just cars. Obviously cars are a big part of that, but the home, gas, all of those kinds of things, whether it's your gas hob or your gas boiler, will need to shift over to some kind of alternative source of fuel, and that is going to be a very interesting challenge in a lot of ways. So I think as the channel goes, it will probably morph into how we just shift towards electrical power for heat as well as transport. And I think the challenges are massive, perhaps bigger in the home than they are on things like cars. Um, I might also at some point, and this isn't going to be by any means soon, but I do kind of miss working on cars. So I've worked on cars for all of my adult life, and it's a really enjoyable hobby. I've done lots of conversions and things over the years, including some quite difficult ones um, in terms of the electronics that had to happen to make them work. So I'm interested in maybe converting my classic car here, which is a Volkswagen Golf, 1983, um, into something that may be being electrically powered. And one of the things about that is there's a lot more electrical. In the VW group, you've got the E-Up, so there's potentially some running gear options there that might bolt in. So I might look at doing something like that at some point in the channel's future. But that's all kind of to come, and they're still like to get an up. It would be like 11 grand or so, but actually that's probably cheaper than buying all of the parts individually to actually convert it. So that might be something that we get involved with, as a little cool kind of conversion to do at some point in the future. So there's a few things that's in my mind for what we might do, and what would be worth filming. Really, there's a lot of stuff that just kind of, to be honest, is probably not that worth it. But doing something like that might be quite cool. So we'll see if we can. I'll see if we can make that happen. But in the meantime, thanks for those who have subscribed, and it's appreciated. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the advice that people have given me. Thanks for the answers to questions that others have given me as well. I hope that some of what we've been doing here has informed you or has helped you decide whether an EV is for you. There's clearly still a way to go before they're usable by everyone without compromises, but there's a lot of applications where they're absolutely usable with absolutely no compromise as well. And don't let anyone tell you different, especially if they're trying to sell you one. It's been a kind of adventure for us. So here's to the next year or so, and we'll take you on the journey with us. So that's it, really. I just thought I'd do that just to say thanks to everyone who's subscribed so far, and give you some hints on what might come in the future. Comment down below if you like the sound of any of those options, and we shall see you in the next one. So take care and stay safe, and let's hope that the lockdown doesn't last too long, but let's also bear in mind that it needs to last as long as it does, so that we can keep all the friends and family safe, and we can visit them when this is all over. So so take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.